Hi there, I'm Sydney from Creative Arts East and I work in the role of project support worker for the organisation. And that basically means I work with mainly the Our Day Out project, which is a project for older people or people living with dementia, and we provide them with dance and music activities to improve their well-being. But I am here today to talk to you about communication skills and using the telephone and being in a front of house role. So before I got my current job, I have had many a job using a telephone. I worked for the garage in a front of house role. I worked for Norwich Theatre Royal in their learning and participation team, also in a front of house role and working with the participants. And even now I use the phone a lot and I talk to our participants on a daily or twice daily basis. Now I know that answering the phone can be slightly terrifying. If a phone number that I don't recognise calls my personal mobile, I for sure am not answering that number. They can call back or leave me a voicemail. However, at work or in a role like ours, we have to answer the phone regardless of who is phoning us, and we have to sound confident and reassuring on the phone. So what I've done, I've put together 5 top tips which will help you and also remind me of things that we should be doing at work. So, top tip number 1 is write down what you want to say. So make sure you have the phone number that you're calling from written down in case you need to tell people. Make sure you have the email address that people can contact you on written down. And even go as far as having exactly what you want to say on there. So for example, if I'm leaving a voicemail for someone, I might say, "Hello there, it's Sydney from Creative Arts East. Just leaving a message to see how you are and get in contact before we meet up on Thursday. My phone number is 01953 713390. Or drop me an email on sydney@creativeartseast.co.uk. Thank you, look forward to hearing from you, bye." So having all that written down made my life so much easier. I don't have to remember what I'm doing, I can just read it off and make sure that I've got all the information that I need to say out, which is super awesome. Plus, no matter how much I think I know that telephone number, whenever I need to say it, it goes from my brain. Okay, so top tip number 2 is ask questions and get help if you don't know the answer. So starting a new role, working in a new organisation means you're probably not going to know everyone's job roles or know the answers to every single question that someone's going to ask you. I've worked in my current job for 2 years and I still don't know the answer to every single question. So the best thing to do if someone asks you a question on the phone or wants to know information that you're not quite sure of, pop them on hold and find someone that does know the answer. Or if someone comes to you in person and you don't know the answer, just say, "I'm so sorry, I need to get someone that does know the answer to this question." This is so much better for both you and the person you're talking to than blagging your way through and end up having a 20-minute conversation that doesn't get to the bottom of it. So that's my top tip. Ask questions and get help if you don't know the answer. Number 3, be yourself. You got this job role for a reason, so you're obviously talented enough to be in the role. So make sure you're yourself and you're confident with that. Number 4, this is one that I should listen to myself. Know how to use the phone. Now this might sound obvious, but the phones we have in our office are so tricky to use. I have ended up hanging up on people when I've been trying to transfer them to someone else. I've actually transferred someone I was last speaking to someone else I was last speaking to. So 2 random people who don't work in the organisation ended up talking together. It's a minefield for me. So what I've done is I've given myself a little cheat sheet underneath the phone of how to transfer a customer to someone else in the organisation, someone in the organisation to someone else in the organisation, how to join a conference call, how to put someone on hold. All these different things I've written down how to do underneath the phone, but with my extension number, as that's something really important as well. So get to know the phone. If you want to practice with someone, do it with me rather than do it to a customer or someone phoning up. So feel free to call me and we can practice together. You can transfer me to someone and I can transfer you to someone and we can learn all together. So know how to use the phone. And number 5, perhaps one of the most important ones, remember that everyone is different. So the people you speak to might need different things. So when someone phones up or when you phone someone or when you're talking to someone, they've all come to that moment with different things, with different baggage. They might have had a really good day. They might have had a really bad day. They might be an older person. They might be a younger person. all these different things make up that exact moment that they're phoning you. So for example, if someone's really annoyed at you on the phone, or they're coming across standoffish, it might not be your fault. In fact, it probably isn't your fault, but it might be what they've brought to that conversation. What's happened in their day has brought them to this situation. So it's not your fault. Just try your best and be confident in what you're doing. Also, different people will be phoning you. So older people, younger people, people who might not speak English as their first language. So maybe ask them what they need from you on the phone. Do you need to speak slower? Do I need to use simple language? Would it be better if I phoned you back when there's less background noise? All these different things make up reasons why phone calls might go different ways or seem more successful than others. So make sure you try to make conversations suitable for each person who's phoning you or talking to you. So they were my top tips. I hope you found some of them useful. Even if you only use one, that's great. If you use none, that's fine as well. If you want to get in contact with me, please feel free to ask me a question, ask me anything, to practice talking on the phone. If you want to do it that way, that would be wonderful. I'll be happy to help you. You can get me on 01953 71 3390. I nearly forgot it because I didn't write it down. Someone else might answer the phone, but just ask for me, or it might be me who's answering the phone. Or if you want to drop me an email to organise a time for me to call you or you to call me, then my email address is Sydney, SYDNEY, @creativeartseast.co.uk. I hope this has been useful in some way and that you're really going to enjoy your new roles. I'm sure that I will have the opportunity to talk to some of you further. But yeah, please get in contact with me if you have anything to ask me or just want to chat. All right, have a lovely day, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.